Hey everyone, just going to put these here. Yeah, I thought I would do a haul because I purchased some things. Actually, most of these things I purchased a while ago, and one of them I thought, oh, I'll probably do that in a video, so I haven't actually unboxed it. I've got a bag coming up, by the way, some accessories, and my first ever purchase from Bottega. You know their bags? I would love to try one of their bags, but for me personally, I think that they don't feel long-term enough for me to spend the money. Some of those bags are up to £2,000 and over, nearer 3,000 actually. And for me, I don't feel that I can do it. I have looked at that one that sort of looks a bit like a croissant because that's less money, and I'm holding out, possibly, if I can be bothered, I don't know. I'm holding out for Louisa Via Roma, maybe having a coupon that works on it at some point. But I think I did a video not that long ago, and I said the same thing about the, you know, the mules. I really like the mules, but there's something, the problem is with mules, they don't stay on. And God, do you know something? You are all going to say to me, what is wrong with you? But I showed them to David, and initially he did say to me, have you gone mad? But then I said to him, no, they look awful when you're not wearing them. They look worse than awful. They're kind of like Mr. Blobby's wife's shoe. But when you wear them, in my opinion, they look so nice. I like them, but they're weird. They are the almond shoe in pink boucle, and can you believe it? These were really hard to get hold of. You have got no clue. These come in cream, black and pink. The only colour that's in stock anywhere really is the cream. I saw these after I did that video. I know actually I saw it while I did the video because I was trying to get a screen recording of the mules. Now, I had seen these, and to be honest, in the plain leather, I didn't like them. But then I saw them in this, and I did a double take, and I did sit there for a minute and think, are you okay? So I thought, I'm gonna try them. On the Bottega website, they were sold out of this colour completely, and I found them on Essence, and they only had this size left, which happened to be my size. And I thought, well, I'm going to try them, and if they're hideous, I'll send them back. Now, they are borderline, well, they are kind of hideous, but in a way that I quite like. And I've got to show you a bag that I'm planning on wearing these with. Wait there. I think it's really going to go, to be honest. I had this idea in my head, and now that I'm seeing them together, I think that they will. I thought I'd wear these two. Just a plain black outfit and then pink back. They actually match perfectly, don't they? So to talk about these briefly, I had quite a few of you saying that Bottega shoes are incredibly comfortable. I can't deny that. And actually that heel height is comfortable as well. So yeah, that was that, and I bought those back in December. Then, hold the line please, so then I managed to get the black. Now, the black look a bit more normal. Now, what I also like about these is they, you know, Minnie Mouse high heels, how they look chunky and a bit overly big for her foot. I kind of like that, and particularly the heel on these, I really like them. Now with these were just as hard to get as the pink version. Actually, the pink version you couldn't get anywhere by the time I looked, only that one place. And I kept searching the internet constantly, and then it came up eventually. The black pair I managed to get from the Sloane Street store because I went on the website and I was trying to find it, and there was a form you could fill in, and it was really easy actually. I just got a WhatsApp message the next day from someone there who helped me to purchase it. So that's the second thing. Now, the other thing, some of you have already seen this, but not many people saw the last video I did on vegan bags. And I showed these glasses in it, and I had quite a few of you asking for more details on them, and I didn't share it at the time because I didn't think they'd be of interest. But I purchased 3 pairs of glasses a couple of weeks ago in the sale, and some of these glasses are like £42. So the first pair is from Ralph Lauren. I'll just briefly try them on for you. So I kind of wanted a 60s style almost, and then on the side it's got a chain link, and the serial number is RL, so Ralph Lauren, 8183. I bought these on Pret a Voir, so I think that's quite a unique. Look at Ralph Lauren on there and find something that's got that, and that's it. So this is them, but I quite like these. They're quite nice to wear, very comfortable. The second I haven't worn yet. These are from Versace, and these were, I couldn't believe how inexpensive these were. The place that I bought them from, I've been buying glasses from on and off since probably 2015, 2014, and they're an actual optician, I think in Glasgow, so they're not fake or anything. This is the next pair. See if I can tuck that in. So these are quite a bit smaller, but a very similar shape to those last ones. And these are MOD 4355-B. I think if you go and look on the website, based on that detail there, they should stand out. And then the final pair, these are from Tom Ford. I was very surprised on the discount on these as well, because Tom Ford are normally pretty expensive. These I need to go to the optician with, actually, because you know how at the optician they can heat them and then mould them to fit your face? These are really very wide for me on the arms. The arms kind of bend out, but I like the style. Kind of a bit more cat's eye than the others. And these, oh, this is easy. These are called Diane 02. I ordered this on the 1st of January, and I'm only opening it now. I feel sort of a bit uneasy doing a haul during these times, and I wasn't necessarily going to show this because it's just showing for the sake of showing. Do you know what I mean? It's not kind of, sometimes when I show things, well, most of the time when I show things it's to kind of review it in a way, but this is just a bit more, I'm just going to unbox it with you. Receipt is there. I have a copy of the latest Dior magazine. This box is looking really small for what it is. Oh, nice. And also at the bottom, it's a Dior carrier bag with, I think that was the Christmas packaging, isn't it? With this, I had points that I needed to use. Oh, thank God. I was hoping the colour was going to be as nice in real life as it was in the pictures, and I'm really glad because, look at that. I'm glad because the colour on the picture looks like a really yellow gold, and this is, see I bought this via Anne Lee, and Anne Lee did send me a picture and he said, no, it's not yellow, it's kind of more rose gold. That's actually beautiful. So this is a Lady Dior. This is a size that I've never tried before, so I've got the mini, great bag, and I tend to always buy the medium actually because the medium fits exactly what I need. Although weirdly, I think I told you, didn't I? I haven't really used the Lady Dior in the medium size since everything that's gone on, because when I used to go out, let me put this somewhere you can see. When I was kind of going out in the past, I used to carry a lot with me. Now I'm not. Actually, I've had the chance to use bags that are a lot smaller. And I just thought with that, well, actually this could work. Now, this is the size small. I don't know why the size small comes with this and the other sizes don't, but the size small comes with like a shoulder strap that's slightly wider. and then on it you can pick up to 3 charms. I think you can have more than 3, but thereafter they start costing about £45, I think. And so I got a star, an S, and then a star. Do you know something really strange in a way? I have been using my bags more in the last year than I think I ever used them before. Do you know why? Because last year I had so much extra time and I didn't have much to do apart from reorganise things and stuff like that, and I really started to change up what I was wearing on a daily basis. So even though I'm not really going anywhere at all, I'm making an effort. I'm getting up in the day, I'm making an effort, I'm putting on a nice outfit, and that's something that before I was so busy, I used to grab the same bag and just use the same bag over and over for the most part. And now I'm having more fun with it. And so how weird's that? You wouldn't think that. And on the inside, this has got the flap opening, not the zip. Do they even do the zip opening anymore? The zip opening was quite annoying because it was, these bags have got a lot of room once you get inside, but the zip made it difficult. So it's got a zip in a pocket. This is the card where it's been stamped to say it's been sold by Harrods. Now I'm just going to move on to a bit of a mail time because I've got lots of letters from you. Anyone who doesn't know what this is, it's where you guys write to me and I read out your letters. And I must apologise because I received a massive influx from you all at Christmas and I'm so behind on reading them out. I am, as of this week, going to make sure that I write back to everyone so that even if your letter hasn't been read out yet, you've at least been written back to. So first up, this is a Christmas card. I know it's a while ago, but I'm really trying. When I say I've got mail, you have no clue. I'm looking at it now and I must have over 100 pieces of mail. This is from Andrea. Okay, I think we've spoken before in letters. Dear Sophie, Merry Christmas and a happy and healthy new year to you and to your husband and all your dear ones. I always enjoy watching your videos. One day I was feeling down. I watched you and it was as if a good friend was talking to me. Thanks for lifting me up and thanks for everything. All the best and stay healthy. Many kind regards, yours, Andrea. What a nice card. And Andrea, you've put your address on here, so I will write back. This is from Karen. Karen, we write to each other quite a lot. Oh, look at this. That's such a lovely card. Ballerina, and look, this is actual material. Dear Sophie, I've just read your letter from October and I learnt that your work at the time for my day job was so busy that David and I were working weekends. It's now December, is that still the case? Yeah, so thankfully for our day job, last year ended up being quite a busy year. Not the March bit, but sort of by the time July or August hit, it got really busy. And at the time, so David and I were working weekends from September through to about just before Christmas. And to be honest, when you work for yourself, that does tend to be the case anyway. That's one thing I really miss from having a job working for someone else, is that I now realise the 2 days you get off on the weekend are just amazing. Now we kind of don't really get that, but you know, we have many blessings, so, and that's something we both chose to do, so it's fine. Is that still the case? It wasn't after Christmas, which is good. It's settled back now into more of a steady pace, so we do have weekends. You have actually written me a separate letter, so I'm going to read that after this and respond back to you personally, kind of in a letter. If you want to write and there's anything, I actually have a lot of you write just for a chat, and you don't want your letter read out, then that's fine, just let me know. This next one is from Marie in Germany. Very neat handwriting, don't you think? How is this from September? That's really weird. That's just turned up. Dear Sophie, I hope this letter finds you well. I've been watching your vlogs for over 2 years now, and you're one of the few vloggers who I admire for maintaining their credibility. Even if you are more privileged, you shall stay humble, relevant and relatable. I also appreciate your career and finance advice. I'm a 24-year-old and I love fashion very much. I always have. My mother was a seamstress, and I remember when I was little, flipping through her professional books that she had for cutting patterns. They had these beautiful 60s style clothing inside. I loved making my own clothes from her leftover fabric from my Barbies. Oh, you said that when you were 19, you scored your first job in a luxury store as a sales associate for Prada, and it was the best job I ever had. A very strong team bonding and a supervisor that was leading by example and treated everyone with fairness and respect. I quit working there only to pursue my studies in economics, and I still maintain good relationships with all my ex-colleagues. In your last video, you said that you are having insomnia, yeah I was, and couldn't sleep for 4 days. I hope you're feeling better now. I'm dealing with panic attacks and anxiety that started 1.5 years ago, caused by constant pressure in a toxic job and environment and fear of failure from my studies. I think people like me and you are very driven and focused on our goals. Therefore, we have a higher risk of feeling out of balance sometimes because we're so ambitious. Thank you for such a lovely letter, Marie, and you've put all stickers on this. This is really nice. And that's so sweet of you. Your whole letter's really nice. I love hearing from you all. Doing these feels like a really nice way of engaging you in the videos, if you know what I mean. So the insomnia is so weird. I get insomnia probably around 3 times a year. And it's never one night. It'll be three to 5 nights. Never any more, never any less. And just as soon as it's turned up, it's gone. And it's really weird, but for the time that I can't sleep, I hate it, and then it makes going to sleep anxious because you're going to bed and then you lie there and wait to fall asleep. And I think really a lot of what's done it this year is just the uncertainty of everything. But thank you so much. Yes, better now. This is from Andrea in Bavaria. And you said, I wish you and David a happy and cozy Christmas. Fortunately, English language Christmas cards are now also available in Bavaria. Through difficult times, stay healthy. Oh, thank you. I don't mind, you know. I don't mind your Christmas cards in German, and in fact, please no one do this. But in the past, I've had those of you in other countries be kind enough to send us sweets from your countries. And in my personal opinion, you guys in Germany, a lot of you who have sent me German chocolate and those little German biscuits you get at Christmas, what are they called? They're small biscuits and they've got icing on them and they taste like cinnamon and nutmeg and aniseed. You have got me so hooked on that, and David as well. And David actually came up here and looked at the mail and he said, there might actually be chocolate in that. No one sent me any anyway because, you know, we end up eating all of it, but it's very nice. And I like your cards as well. This one is from the US. This is cool. Look at this. This is from Gayanel. And you said, Dear Sophie, I hope you and David are well. I feel weird writing to someone who I only know through YouTube, but I want you to know how much your videos have helped me get through 2020. I can completely understand how you feel, by the way, all of you, if you think, how weird is it to write to someone that I don't know? But I do understand that, but don't feel that you can't. That makes sense. I really like the space that we've got here because it feels really so relaxed, and so everyone's so respectable to each other. And I see you all helping each other out in the comments whenever one of you's going through something, and those of you that see that comment can jump in and say, I went through that and this what helped me. And the same thing with writing. Don't feel that you can't. I've been working from home since mid-March. While I feel tremendously lucky to be able to work from home, sometimes it's difficult to stay motivated. I discovered your YouTube channel several months into the US lockdown, and your videos have kept me motivated, not only to keep up with my work, but to help me escape from the sweatpants and t-shirts, no makeup mess that I had during lockdown. I've also learned a lot from your videos. I never knew microblading was a thing that could be done for eyebrows. I went through chemo several years ago and lost all of my hair, including my eyelashes and my eyebrows. While my hair has grown back and eyebrows and eyelashes are still very sparse, I have an appointment in a few weeks to see if microblading will work for me. I'm only half joking when I suggest that your YouTube followers should plan a meetup in London with you after lockdowns end and we are able to travel again. We can go shopping at Harrods and visit the Dior and Chanel boutiques. Can you imagine that? If we just did like a group lunch somewhere, that would be so much fun. Take care, Sophie. Thank you for your videos. PS, I just bought my first Chanel bag recently. I love it. I'm not sure why I waited so long to buy one. Such a nice card. Thank you, and your address is on there as well. We've got one here from New York. This is from, can I see? Hang a minute. I know your handwriting. You've written before. I swear you have. Canisorn. I'm sure you have. And look at this. Canisorn has a bunny. And what I love, you've used a safety, like a paper clip that is the shape of a rabbit. Oh, thank you for showing me a picture of your rabbit. You know, I never throw out any of your letters. I've got bags and bags of them from 2016 in my office and I never get rid of them. Dear Sophie, I hope you and David are doing well and staying healthy. I continue to look forward to your videos and I was surprised and happy to receive your letter in the mail. Yes, I knew. I'm sure I wrote back to you. Sadly, I'm still job hunting, but on the bright side, I've been able to use this time and energy to work on my stock portfolios and day trade. I remember you telling me about that. Did anyone hear, by the way, talking about stocks, did anyone hear about the whole Reddit thing? The Reddit stocks section of Reddit and what they did to, was it a hedge fund or something? They basically all bought stocks in a gaming company that this hedge fund had declared as being useless. And they've just smashed this stock through the roof. But the thing is, they all did it through a trading app called Robinhood. Robinhood have now blocked their ability to sell the stocks that they bought. I thought it's really interesting, the power of social media though on that. In other news, I wanted to introduce to you Momo. He's 6 years old. I adopted him in 2015 when he was 1. He's super sassy. He loves to bite my back and then run away. We had one that used to do that if you sat on the floor. Most of the time he just sleeps though. I hope you, David, and the bunnies have a very lovely holiday season. Oh, that's really sweet. Oh, glad you got that letter. So often I write them and I think, I hope that gets there. Very nice card here. This is from Verena. I've met Verena. Verena is from the UK. And I'm actually glad I saw this because you said to me, I'm gonna write, and I was thinking the other day, I hope that I stumble across that card in all of the mail and get to read it out as soon as possible. Dear Sophie and David, wishing you both a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Kind regards, Verena. Oh, that's so nice, thank you. I feel really bad that I'm only just getting round to Christmas cards now. But for any of you who have watched any of my videos so far this year, I've done a few mail times and I'm trying to put them in at the end of videos, just to kind of catch up. Oh, this is nice paper. You can read this on camera if you want. It's not very exciting. I just want, you're hilarious. It's not very exciting. I just wanted to express my many thanks for your videos and I look forward to watching them. Of course I'll read it out. Now this is from Joshua. Joshua, have I written to you as well? No, maybe not. Canada. I don't usually write to YouTubers. However, I just wanted to take a moment to reach out and thank you for producing the content. I've heard that you consider your videos boring at times. I feel the exact opposite of this. You're a very exciting intersection of luxury and self-improvement. I've been an avid viewer for a few years now as I completed my undergraduate at University of Toronto. Studying architecture, I've just now started grad school. Oh, thank you, Joshua. I'm honoured that you would find the videos of interest, because as somebody who has to edit them I would hit the thumbs down button, to be honest. I can't stand the sound of my own voice, and when you edit, you obviously have to sit there and listen to it over and over. Here we have got a new, I think I've written back to you as well because I recognise Joanne, Kevin and Benny. It actually says don't read on video, which is fine. So Joanne, if you've seen that bit, I won't read it on camera, but you know I've got your letter, so I'll write back to you. I saw this come through and it's so cute that I had to have a look. Hello Kitty, that's the cutest card and it's tiny. Oh, okay, I know who this is. Dear Sophie, thank you so much for your lovely letter and your response in your vlog about how you clean your Chanel trainers. I hope this reaches you in time for Christmas. It did, sorry. This is from Nazira. Thank you so much. I'm glad that that helped. Basically, Nazira had asked, how do I clean my Chanel trainers? And my response was, I don't. And they look all right far away. Close up, it's a no-no. Dear Sophie and David, from a random viewer, Georgie. You're not random at all. Georgie, I have seen in your letter that you've said, please don't read this out, which is fine. But if you're watching this, I have your letter and I will be responding back. I'm just going to do a couple more. This isn't everything. So if you've written to me and you're, wow. God, that's good. If you've written to me and I didn't read your mail out in the last mail time this year and I haven't read it out in this one, then it's because it's still up and coming. Oh, it's Donna. Oh, okay, look at this. Look at this nice card. That's real feathers on there. Donna is someone that I talk to a lot. And I wrote to Donna. When did I write to you? Was it in October or November? So I'm interested to see. Dear Sophie, I can't believe another year has gone by. You continue to be a breath of fresh air and I always look forward to your positive YouTube channel. Oh, you've said that the videos are a ray of sunshine, especially now with everything that's going on. No luck still on finding a puppy. Right, so this is what I wrote to Donna about. Donna had two of the sweetest little dogs called Peanut and Pepper. And I think, Donna, you were saying that they'd reached an older age where, I hate that bit in a pet's life when you reach that age and it's depressing, I won't go there. But one of your doggies passed away and then the other one did, and you were left in that horrible feeling of you miss them so much. It's the absolute worst. And you were kind of, you wanted to adopt another dog, but because of COVID, I think you were saying the shelters were closed. So you kind of wanted to go and do it, but you couldn't. No luck on finding a puppy, but I'm not going to give up. You drove half a day to a rescue facility because you were told about a hoarding situation, obviously where somebody had like loads of dogs that they couldn't look after. I'm continually checking the shelter nearby over the phone. You aren't allowed to go to the shelters in person anymore. I hope you and your husband celebrate your birthday and have a wonderful time. The best to you and all of your family and your fur babies. Much love to you, Donna. Oh, that's a really nice card. Then I'm gonna do 4 more. Let's read this one. This is from Catherine. Oh, this is cool. Look at that. I'm really sorry that this is from Halloween and I'm kind of, oh, I'm sorry. Dear Sophie, happy Halloween. I've been wanting to write to you for a while now, and when I saw this card, I knew I just had to do it. Thank you for your videos. I discovered your channel in March of last year when I was looking for reviews on the Chanel Boy. I love that you value craftsmanship and look beyond the trendiness of a bag to evaluate its details and longevity. It's clear that you have actually worn your bags and are speaking candidly about your experience. Although I started with your luxury item videos, my favourite ones are the ones about personal development. I find your journey so inspiring. I appreciate you sharing the lessons that you've learned in various jobs, your experience with debt and how you stay motivated while working towards your goals, whether that be career or saving. I really enjoy your law of attraction videos. I recently started making a list of all my goals and hopefully I'll start a vision board soon. I found that just by writing down my goals, I've been subconsciously working towards them, even though I didn't actively think about them or relate to what I was doing. That's the weird thing about it. Maybe it's not weird, I'm not sure. I have a couple of questions for you that you should feel free to work into your videos if you want to. Okay, question 1. You've mentioned that you have an agenda and you schedule your days. I'd love to know more about whether you use time blocking or have a weekly planning ritual that helps you work on your personal and professional goals. Yeah, so I find with me, particularly now with everything that's going on, because you know, you can't really go anywhere, it's really hard to stay motivated. And what I do every evening, even on a Friday evening for a weekend, I have an agenda, like a file of facts thing, and I write in it for the next day what time I'm going to get up, what time I normally do a workout as well, and I'll put that in and I'll say whether I'm going to do it at the start of the day or at the end of the day, and then I put things that I need to get done and I'll block out a time allowance that I have for each. It doesn't even matter if the thing I need to get done is really small. I mean, I need to make a radiator cover and I'm going to do that tomorrow, but it just for me means that I feel at the end of the day, when I've ticked off that list, I feel more productive. And it helps me stay focused as well, because if I get bored and my mind wanders, I can look back at that list and go, do you know something? You've only got 2 more hours left to do whatever it is that you need to do, so you better do it now, otherwise it's going to be moving into tomorrow. So yeah, that's how I do it. And with kind of setting goals, I do that as I go. Although I do have to make time for it as well, because very often when you're busy, you forget about thinking ahead and what you want to achieve. Number 2, what is your take on luxury sweaters? Do they pill less than Reiss or Theory sweaters? I've always struggled with finding a sweater that will look good for more than 2 seasons. Well, I think I've probably only got 2 luxury sweaters, kind of jumpers. One is from Chanel and one is from Dior. The Chanel one I think I bought 2 years ago. The Dior one I bought about 4 years ago. They still look in good condition, but that is because they are, and I think this is the difference, they are dry clean only. I tell you, the best sweaters ever though, Lily Silk. You would not believe it. About 2 years ago, they sent me 2 sweaters, one in a camel colour, one in black, and they're kind of wool but they're a silk blend mix, and they don't bobble, and I'm always wearing them, and I put them in the washing machine, they come out perfect every time. Nothing has happened to those. Some of the, for example, I've got a Balmain jumper which has bobbled terribly. Number 3, what jackets and coats keep you warm in the UK? I'm especially curious about those that you wear when you are just out running errands. I tend to wear, I've got a puffer coat that I wear that I bought back in September, which was from Louisa Viaroma. I got it for, I want to say, under £100. It was in the sale. No, it was in a coupon thing. I'm looking at it. It's a really good coat. And then I've got some wool coats that I have from Reiss, actually. I like Reiss. Number 4, what are your favourite places to sell your pre-loved goods? I'd also like to know where I can purchase some pre-loved by Sophie items. So my favourite places, I used to sell all the time on eBay probably about 4 years ago, and I stopped for 2 reasons. The first reason, actually the main reason, the only reason, is that, does anyone even use eBay anymore? I found that the volume of people that would look at the item and therefore buy it just dropped to nothing, and I noticed it on lots of things, and then I noticed as well with my own self. I thought, well, when I'm looking to buy something, do I ever go on eBay? Not really. And also I think eBay's turned into a bit of an Amazon now, where it just feels like resellers selling brand new items as opposed to people at home selling stuff. So what I tend to do is, I've sold before on Vestiaire Collective. I've also sold on Depop. I haven't actually done a sale to you guys for ages, because truth is I actually feel a bit awkward about doing them. I just don't want you to feel like I'm going, come and buy my stuff. I do it occasionally, and I know that a lot of you have actually said, I'd actually quite like it if you did that. but that's why I don't really do it so much. Every so often, if I'm selling certain bags that you've seen in videos, I might put them on, I'll talk about them in a video and then I'll put them for sale, but I actually haven't sold anything for probably 3 years. Thank you so much, Catherine. That's a really nice card as well. I just know I'm gonna have David here in a minute saying, you need to come and eat your dinner. This is from Zoe. Dear Miss Sophie, sorry if my handwriting is bad. It's not at all. How has this come through from April? It says April. Oh, no. Oh, do you know what I'm getting wrong here? You guys in the US, you put the month first and then the day, don't you? See, in the UK, we would write 7th of October 2020, whereas you'd write October 7th 2020. So that's what I'm doing. I'm looking at the date, getting it the wrong way around, sorry. I just wanted to let you know that you inspire me to do better. I started watching your videos and I think it must have been 2018. I was able to change jobs. My first department job I had for a large company was in IT, and you said you did not feel very valued there, and there was a supervisor that used to make sexist jokes and make me feel uncomfortable, and he did not work. I can't stand people like that. You know, the people in the office that are like this, and you get to the end of the day, they go home at 5:30 and then it's review time, and somehow they manage to make it look like all the work the department has done has actually been done by them. Has anyone worked with anyone like that? I think everyone has a story to tell about someone like that. I moved over to being an admin for another department and I feel so much better. Thank you for being you. I think you and David were made for each other. I will be graduating from college in December 2021 with a degree in marketing. You keep being you. From Zoe and my 2 cats. Oh wow. 2018, I was able to buy my own house at age 25 by myself, thanks to, you did a dream board, a vision board. Oh my God, that's amazing. That's very impressive. Thank you so much for your letter. This next card is from Miriam and I love it. I was actually just looking at this card now. Dear Sophie, I've been wanting to write to you for such a long time. Thank you for your wonderful videos. Your videos are so relaxing and calming, and I always love the content. My only wish is that you posted more videos a week, but I know how much work it takes to edit and film them. You've gone on to say that you have also found COVID really a stressful time, and that you have also made a vision board and that you've put onto it. You said nothing that you've put on it just yet has come true, but it's so empowering to think that all of these things that I'd like to achieve are there and one day it's going to happen. What a nice letter, and actually a really nice card as well. The vision board thing, it can take a while, and actually I've noticed half the time the things that I've put on the vision board are things that have come true and I haven't realised they've come true. It's kind of only when I review it I think, oh, that came about. We've got a nice card here from Washington DC. It's another Christmas card. I'm so sorry for the delay on all of this. Dear Sophie, I just watched your MAILTIME video, the one from August that I did. So this is quite interesting feedback. And you wanted to say that I should do the videos that I want to do, even if they may not be the best. So what that was about, I do videos that are to do with sort of work and finances and vision boards and life stuff. But I know that they aren't popular. So for example, even with this right now, I know that if I were to go and look in the analytics for this video, pretty much there'd be like 10 people watching right now. And those videos aren't of interest the way the videos to do with fashion are. And I think that's what you're saying. And I'd also said that the videos are boring, and you said, I actually don't think so. Sometimes people's brains need a break. Sometimes they need a view of things that they don't ordinarily see. I'm not a luxury goods person, By temperament, I can be a bit cheap. You were saying that you like the videos because number one, you can see a bit of London, which is one of your favourite places. Number two, you get to see pretty things. And number three, you just watch a note from a friendly face. Take all of this with whatever it's worth. No, I actually really value your feedback on that. And to be honest, you guys who watch, I want to make sure that I'm making the kind of videos that you enjoy watching. And so to get your feedback on things, this is a democracy here. You can tell me what you want, what you don't like. I like the feedback and I welcome it. And that is from Ellen. Ellen, thank you so much. It is Saturday night. I've been filming all day and I am gonna go down now and have my dinner with my husband, have a glass of wine and stuff like that. I think we're gonna get a takeaway tonight, a Chinese takeaway, which I'm quite looking forward to. Anyway, I want to thank all of you who are still here right now watching. Thank you for sticking with. For any of you who've written to me still and I haven't read you out, I'm gonna include you in the next video, so keep an eye out for that. For everyone who has written to me, I will now make a start on writing back to you, so it might take a bit of time because you know I tend to write an essay, but yeah, keep an eye out. I do write back to everyone.